Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you into my backyard jungle where I'm going to show you the truth that gardening is not always easy. It is if you keep up on it. And while this year, due to the ungodly heat, dealing with Junior's broke heel, and many other things, well, things have gotten away from me. And I'm going to just show you the ugly truth. But you know what? I'm fixing to get this all cleaned up. I'm going to rebuild my hoop house taller because my lemon trees done gotten bigger. And I've got to clean up from wild animals, raccoons, possums, wild pit bulls, stray dogs, windstorms, when we actually got them. So yeah, here's the ugly truth. I've got to get all this organized, cleaned up, weed-eated down, moved around, these big weeds pulled up, get that grapevine out of the walnut tree, and in all that process, I'm going to take you along to rebuild my hoop house, make it stronger and taller. So, with that being said, I'm fixing to get my tail busy because I got a lot of cleaning, weed eating, and organizing to do. I'll see y'all back here after a bit. I'm going to do little increments of videos to show, during this video, to show the cleanup process and what it's going to end up looking like. And it's going to be a thing of beauty when I get done finally. Alright, I'll see y'all here after a while. Well, slowly but surely, it's starting to come together, getting cleaned. I got to fight and get all my pots sorted and put back up that the varmints, the coons and whatever else has torn down. And I got to get the poles down and pulled out. And I've got to pull the frame up because all that tarp and stuff on the bottom's getting changed out. And I just wanted to give an update. It's looking a whole lot better than it was. Now we got to fight the grapevine out of the walnut tree and pick up walnuts. Hold on a minute, let me show you something. Even though it was covered up by grapevine, sorry y'all, I need to get me some more coffee. Look at the size of those black walnuts, y'all. And there's even more in the trees. I gotta get the crap garbage that blows all around because people won't throw their garbage away. But this little tree, even though it was covered by grapevine, was loaded with black walnuts. There's more all on the ground, which thankfully the squirrels haven't gotten. But this is the mess that I've got to see. I had it stacked nice, but yeah, these crazed raccoons around here just won't leave nothing alone. So, time to get busy again. Well, it looks a whole lot better than it did. I've got it weed-eated down. We're gonna move the frame tomorrow so I can get that all cleaned up. All the pots are picked up once again and hope they stay that way. Tomorrow we'll be getting the vine out of the walnut. I got that container of trash. You can't tell I'm tired. But we got it weed-eated. We've got 2 containers that are full, ready to go to some to the trash, some to the recycling bin. I'm going to recycle as much as possible, but it sure looks a whole lot better than it did. And the hoop house has to go up tomorrow. So, it's going to be an exciting day. It's going to be an early start to the day for me, so we can get this done. And I will bring you back tomorrow. And we got to get the elderberry grove free from the grapevines, because that grapevine's trying to take over everything. It's got to realize it's not kudzu, but it sure looks a whole lot better than it did. And then over there in that bed, which I've got to get cleaned out, I have surprise garlic coming up. I thought I got all the garlic out. Apparently not. So I got a garlic crop going. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, slowly but surely getting the frame put together, depending on how big the fabric is. Might have to cut these bottom legs down by a foot. I know I'm wanting to do one more brace on the side, but that's going to have to wait till another day when I got the funds for that. But this is the height, just a hair taller than it had started out being. And apologize, I wanted to show you how to put it together, but it's come one heck of a thunderstorm for several hours. And while I just said forget it, I was going to put it together under the canopy. Now on the ends here, I use T-caps. Well, not T-caps, but T connectors. Here's one running up the side. And there's T-cap for the ridge top. And another T extension for this side. Now, in the center poles, I'm running 4 ways. That way I can connect the hoops and the braces together. And it's a good thing knowing how to do plumbing. It has come in handy. But we wanted to get the hoop house taller because of the love of a lemon tree. And I don't know, it might be too tall now, but that's okay. I can always cut these extensions here. The extensions are 3 feet. And I can always cut it down a foot from the ground, foot up from the ground. But yep, she's going to have another brace on each side because she's running a little wobbly. But we're also going to screw the bottoms of the legs onto the wooden frame, so that'll help brace it up too. So as soon as I start putting it together, I'll bring y'all back. Well, I got it built. It's not quite the way I want it. When I can afford some 2x4s, or I'd rather have the landscaping timbers because they're heavier. I want to bump each side out by at least a foot, and that way it'll make it a whole lot squatter, not as narrow and tall. But the amazing thing is I'm going to be able to walk in it. Before I couldn't do anything inside it, but I was still thankful. And I'm going to want to run 2 more rows of spacer bars, or actually stability bars on each side. 2 more rows should be fine. And then move it out, bump it out about a foot on each side, and she's going to be absolutely perfect. Now we get to fight and get the material on top and get these poor plants in, so at least they'll be protected for 3 days or 3 nights, because we got 3 nights of freeze coming, and then it's going to warm all up, which irks me to no end. Everything will be dead and gone, but it'll be pretty weather. Yeah, welcome to the South, y'all. Welcome to the South. Alright, just an update, and I'll bring you back later on. Okay, the hoop house is up. It's not as nice as I want the finished product to be, but we've got 3 nights of freeze, and you know what? My babies are protected inside. Just pause it because I'm tired of trying to fight noise. But at least she's up. I've got a few patches to do here in a bit. Thankfully, I have the material to patch a few holes. But she's up. She's homemade. And she's my hoop house. Just bigger. And hopefully here soon even better. Because what I want to do is expand her out about a foot on each side, which will of course drop the top down just a little bit, which is fine. But then frame in here in the front, I have a very nice door that I can put in, frame in, and get that situated and get everything cut and fixed and looking nice. But for now, she's going to work. She's got plants in her, and thank gracious it'll keep them safe from these 3 nights of frost, well, freeze that's coming. I've rinsed off the greenhouse material best I can. I'm gonna have to come out with the soap, some soap and a sponge, wash the sides pretty good so sunlight can make it in. But the main thing is it's up and they're going to survive the freezes that's coming. I hope this crazy montage video encourages you. Build your own greenhouse if you have to. Simple, it's easy as long as you have the parts. And this is going to be a work in progress because I've got to buy some more connectors and pipes and fix these sides better and fix the bottom frame better. But you know what? All in due time, it's going to happen. Because I believe in myself and I believe that this dream is finally going to happen. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay safe, stay sound, stay positive above all else. And this is proof, as long as you stay up with gardening, you will get her done. Everyone, keep stocking those pantries. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. Y'all take care. I'll see you soon.